Abaris. Abaris was a Hyperborean priest and something of a mystic. I like to imagine him with long hair, wearing purple tie-dye and taking life pretty easy, if you see what I mean. He seems to have been favoured by Apollo, who granted him oracular skills. Presumably, Apollo also gave him permission to use his giant arrow. For the next thing we know, that weapon was suddenly transformed into a magical object. Abaris the Hyperborean left the land of his birth, said goodbye to the gentle climate and feasting, climbed onto the arrow, and like a witch on a broom, took to the sky. He flew ceaselessly across the world on the arrow, over mountains and marshes, rivers and lakes. He rarely rested, and he certainly never stopped to eat. He might have carried on enjoying the present moment for a lot longer. But then the world was struck by plagues, and Abaris found his true calling. He visited the plague-struck towns and cities and discovered that the magic arrow had another purpose. It purified. He must have been gobsmacked. Apollo's arrows usually brought the plague, but this magic arrow whisked it away. Abaris worked extensively as plague purifier and even cleansed the whole of Sparta from sickness. But when Apollo sent a plague to the whole world, it was too great for Abaris to deal with alone. He joined other priests in a big priestly meeting in Athens to pray that the gods be merciful and spare humanity. Presumably that worked. Eventually, Apollo wanted his arrow back. He'd served his sentence on Earth and received Zeus's pardon. Apollo is said to have retrieved his arrow from the Hyperboreans, from Abaris, I assume, and then he categorised it as the constellation of Sagitta to mark these extraordinary events.